Nothing can survive my power. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Pat and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Metriod Cubed mod. And it is based on the popular Metroid series. And you know what that means, guys? Awesome weapons and awesome armor. Seriously, there's some really intense stuff, and you can blow up like your entire world. It's really cool. So let us get started with the power beams. And this is the power beam. You're going to need 5 iron ingots, redstone, and a circuit. And to craft that, you need a lot of iron ingots, block of iron, and redstone capacitors. So for those, you will need blocks of redstone and iron ingots. So as you can tell, this is not a cheap weapon, but it's really cool, and I'll show you guys how it works. So normally, you can just right-click and shoot. 2 damage, not really much, but you can charge it. And to charge it, all you have to do is just hold it back like you would a bow. It doesn't actually move, but it's charging right now. And it should do more damage. Yeah, totally own that sheep. Let's try it against something that actually has more health. So this weapon is very strong as long as you charge it. So which? 6 damage. Nothing great. But this can actually be upgraded, and that's what's really cool about this mod. You can upgrade this to a much better weapon. And of course, you can't just fire it like a psychopath like this too, and kill your enemies quickly. The first upgrade you want to get is the Ice Beam upgrade. And the recipe for this one is redstone capacitors. Snow, kind of makes sense, you know, Ice Beam. And also power cores. To make the power cores, you will need a lot of redstone, a circuit, and gold ingots. So all you have to do with this is actually really interesting. You don't craft them together, but instead put it in your inventory with it, and it disappears. And now, if you take a look at this, you can see it says Ice Beam is now enabled, which is kind of cool. But right now, it's still the same weapon, so to actually change to it, you need to hit L. And on this, it gives you all the information, like if you forget something, fire super chilled liquid CO2. Uncharged shots will slow down target, charged shots will freeze them completely. So it's kind of cool. If they're running around too much, just shoot them with this damn thing. Come here, sheep. Slow down. Slow down. And now he's got slowness on him, which is kind of cool. And, of course, if I charge this up, hold it back for a second, and then shoot it, it actually will stop them in their place. All right, there we go. So he can't move for like 2 straight seconds, which is kind of cool. I love how you can switch between these. And if you want to switch back, all you have to do is hit I. And next up, guys, is the Wave Beam upgrade. And for this one, you are going to need iron ingots, redstone capacitors, and also a circuit. You can tell everything is like mad expensive, but it's really cool, so it's not really a big deal. Same thing, toss it into your inventory, and it becomes part of the power beam. It says right at the bottom, Wave Beam is now enabled, and to switch to that one, you need to hit J. Kinda cool, it's like a pink color to it. So this one is a bit stronger, and each one's, you know, a little bit better. Alright, Iron Golem, put you out here to test this out. 3 damage against him, and of course, you can fire it like really quickly and totally destroy him. Or you could charge it up, like that. 7 damage. And you're gonna notice it actually says it passes through walls, and then it's absorbed by the target. So that means you can actually fire this through blocks. So, let's get some blocks or something. It passes right through them, and will kill your target. So, alright, Iron Golem. I know, I'm doing something weird right now, but I have to. Alright, see how he has 37 health? You should go right through and hit him anyway. Kind of cool. So if something's in your way, doesn't matter. Nothing is in your way anymore. Definitely very interesting the way it works. And same thing, guys. You can switch back between any of these at any time as well. Alright, so let's get back here. There's one more we need to check out. Alright, so the next upgrade is the Plasma Beam upgrade. And to make this, you are going to need 4 circuits, thermal-resistant alloy, and for that, you need iron ingots, a blaze rod, and a bunch of nether quartz. And let's see, what else do we need here? There's like so many materials. Gravitational Anomaly. For that, we need Eyes of Ender, redstone capacitors, and also a power core. But this one is like amazing. It makes you a total boss when you got it. So toss it there, and now this one, the Plasma Beam, is enabled. So guys, for this one, all you need to do is hit K. It's like orange. So this one is a little bit more powerful as well. And you can see right here it says, fires a powerful beam that will rip through multiple enemies. Charge shots will light enemies and terrain on fire. Alright, so let's find an enemy. Iron Golem's just so easy to pick on. They have a lot of health, so it's great for like testing stuff. Alright, bro. So if I hit you with this, you know, about 3 damage once again. But if I charge it, lights him on fire. awesome. 10 damage and on fire. And as it mentioned, you know, you can go through multiple enemies. You have to charge it for that. So I think since iron golems are tall, it's going to be really easy to test it on them. All stand in a line. Let's see if we can get it to go through them. All right, we'll charge this up. And let's go. Oh, that is awesome. That is amazing. If you're fighting a lot of enemies that happen to be, like, in a line somehow, it's going to destroy them. Look at that. It goes right through their bodies and just hits their enemies behind them. And guys, I believe you can light the ground on fire too if you wanted to. Yeah, you can. So if you need to start a fire, this is how a boss starts a fire. And guys, that's pretty much all you can do with this weapon, but that is a lot of cool stuff you can switch between and do some serious damage. But there are some other weapons as well. This one is actually not a weapon. It's used for mining Phazon, which is one of the ores in the mod. It is the Nova Beam. And to make it, you need thermo-resistant alloy and power cores. So all you have to do is just grab this, and when you see the ore, shoot it. I mean, it's cool, right? This is how you get the ore. So that is me mining for the brand new ore. At the moment, that's pretty much all you can do. I don't think it hurts anything, right, Sheep? You feel okay? I think it scared it seemed like, but it didn't do anything. Sheep's freaking out. So yeah, it like knocks them back a little, but doesn't actually hurt them. All right, let's see what else we got here, guys. All right, next up, a couple things that really aren't like fully implemented into the mod, but they're so cool that we have to show them. There's obviously no choice. All right, the missile launcher has no recipe, but the missiles do, which is kind of weird. You think they'd add both. This one is iron ingots and also gunpowder. So it's time to fire a missile. So things are about to get very destructive in this mod. Where should we fire this? Let's, towards the sheep. Let's do it. Kills him easily. And you actually need, like, a missile for each shot. But it definitely destroys them. Let's get some more missiles, actually. Let's see how much damage it actually does here. All right, I can't even, like, stack it either. All right, so let us put down an iron golem. They have 100 health and should test this out, like, fully. Pretty good. 17 damage against him that shot. Pretty strong. But yeah, at the moment, guys, no recipe on this, sadly. Hopefully, they'll implement that very soon. All right, let's see what's next here. The Debug Beam. No recipe on it, but I believe this one is, like, taking it to a brand new level. I think we need to get a little bit further away for the Debug Beam. It's actually really powerful. It explodes in, like, all different crazy directions, so I don't want to ruin anything. All right, here we go. See if the sheep can survive this. Wow. Really cool effects to it, though. And as you can see, it goes in multiple directions, and honestly, it might not even be done. I keep hearing it. Like, sometimes it keeps going through the ground and, like, comes out in another spot, which is kind of cool. Let's try it again. Shoot it once more. And guys, if you don't have a decent computer, some of these weapons can be pretty brutal. Wow. Yeah, it explodes, like, all the way to over here, and that's why I wanted to make sure we were far enough away so I didn't, like, destroy my base. But look at this. It goes down to bedrock in some areas as well, so that is a pretty nice weapon to mess around with. Guys, I just got back here and noticed this was actually broken. Like, I don't know if it exploded all the way from over there to here. But yeah, be very careful when you use these weapons. You don't want to destroy your structures. And that was, like, one of the calm ones. All right, next one, guys, is the focus beam. This one is pretty cool, too. Let's grab that. And the most intense one, the Controlled Matter Antimatter Annihilation Rifle. And it says right here, warning, world killer. Do not fire a second time until the first is through bedrock. Do not fire at any angle but straight up unless you have at least an i7 processor. So we'll have to try this out definitely, but you need to go very far away. Very, very far. All right, the focus beam, I don't think it explodes in, like, weird directions. It kind of just goes, so. Yeah, awesome. Whoa, big waterfall. And I think I may have found, like, a ravine or something, or made my own. Wow, yeah, I found a ravine, I think, down there. And you can see, guys, it really does go all the way down to bedrock and stops there. And, wow, it really hurt the lava's feelings. All right, let's get out of here. This is crazy looking, though. Now, that is how you get down to go mining. Next one, though, extremely powerful. This one may lag, so we'll see what happens. It says, like, to not even use this, but here we go. Oh, yeah, you gotta hold it back. Bam. Oh, God. Oh my God, okay. So yeah, I got a little bit of lag for that one, all the way down to bedrock, and I noticed this before, I think it's a bit glitchy as well. After it blows up, it, like, reappears and then blows up again, as it's doing right now, because I'm actually not lagging, but it looks like I am, which is kind of strange. I still have, like, 50 frames per second. But let's get down here. All the gravel's falling. That is quite the nice explosion. And look at all the ore. It's so weird looking. They're all, like, floating. It's like the sky grid map or something. But yeah, that totally destroyed my world, and that is why it's the world killer. And guys, that was pretty much all the weapons. If you can't tell, it's destructive. Like, how could you not tell? This is broken. We weren't even near this. But now we're on to the power suits, and this stuff is really cool as well. The first one, power suit, pretty simple to make, actually. It's iron ingots and then, like, a power core right there. So, you kind of just shove it in. Very similar to the, you know, iron gear recipe. Power core, and power core. So, we're going to toss all this, put it on, and check it out. Alright, here we go. I am going to look amazing. Okay, so let's check it out. Most importantly, how do I look? Awesome. You know what? I should put this in my hand. Let me put in one of these beams. Oh, yeah. Now I look like a boss. Alright, very cool. And of course, guys, you get cool abilities too. I've got night vision, strength, and resistance, which is pretty epic. So this is like the weakest suit too, and I get all those buffs. So I can see this mod going really good with like a mod with really hard bosses, because, you know, you get high defense, cool abilities, plus I can explode bosses. That is just awesome. So if the power suit is not good enough for you, you can upgrade it. And I love when mods add in like an upgrading system, because it's nice to not have to throw away all your old stuff. Kind of pisses me off. So now I can actually take it and improve it. The Varia set right here is like the improved set. So to make it, you put in like the power suit helmet, and you surround it with thermo-resistant alloy. Very simple with all these recipes. Kind of just toss it right in there. As you can see, same thing there on the legs and on the boots. So grab this one. It's an improved version of what we just had on. Alright, so let's toss this on here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am awesome now. Alright, so this one's even stronger, guys. And you're going to notice more buffs. Before, I only had resistance 1. Now I've got resistance 2. And I've got speed, so I can run around. Which is cool. Can go around the world really fast. Always a nice ability to have. And not only that, guys. It's not over yet. It doesn't end there. Alright, so I could take the legs and improve them once again with a speed booster. So this, you just take it with the speed booster, craft them together. It says combine this with your suit to enable the speed booster. Sprint for 3 seconds to activate, smash into enemies for heavy damage. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. To make that, you are going to need thermo-resistant alloy, circuits, power cores, and a diamond. So we gotta put this on. I can smash into enemies. That is amazing. Alright, so I also have jump boost now as well, so I need to find an enemy. I need some enemies right now. Alright, how about some spiders? So I need to sprint for 3 seconds, because I can't screw this up. Alright, let's start. I need to start over here. Alright, let's go. Let's go, spiders. Oh yeah, I'm running in. Ooh, 15 damage against them. That's amazing. Let's destroy them. Wow, that is so cool. So I can run into enemies and it actually kills them. Wow, I am totally a boss now. Alright, I don't think I'd ever get sick of doing that. I'd probably just run around my entire time in Minecraft if I had this on. But yeah, great improvement. But you actually can take this stuff and improve it once again. Gravity suit. Alright, so this one. You take it and just put it next to a gravitational anomaly, so it's really simple to make. I may have showed this recipe, but I figured I'd show it again, in case I forgot to. Eye of Ender, redstone capacitor, and power core. So you just take it, toss it next to all the recipes, exactly the same. Alright, so let us take this stuff and put it on. Alright, you think I looked cool before. Look at me now. And now I am extremely powerful. Like, I can fight some serious stuff with this one on. I've got night vision 2. I've got speed 2, water boost, regeneration, resistance 3, fire resistance 2, and water breathing 2. That's a lot of buffs. It barely even fits. You know, they're going to run out of room on this side over here. And guys, of course, you can't upgrade this too. You can do the speed booster upgrade. You know, you make it the same way. Or the space jump upgrade. You just combine it the same way. Combine this with your suit to enable the space jump. Press F while jumping to boost yourself up nearly 5 blocks. And you need diamonds, a power core, and gravitational anomalies. So I feel like we must put this on. Like, we don't have a choice here. Alright, let's take this off. Put on the new ones. And let's jump where there's room. All right, so we jump and we hit F, and almost got me on top, actually. Try it again. Ooh, it's close. So yeah, that's pretty sick jump you could do with this one on. And guys, what you also can do is you can get the fully upgraded gravity suit. You actually take both and put them in, and then you get both abilities. And if you already have one, like it's partially upgraded, just combine it, and you do that too. So it's a combination of both epic moves together, which I think is awesome. Alright guys, it's amazing, but you actually can upgrade it one more time. I know, like, how is that possible? The Phazon Suit, amazing in strength. And to make it, we need Phazon ore. I think all the recipes are like this. It's kind of like a chest plate combination, and then just toss the item right there with every single one. Let's see here. So yeah, just make like a chest plate out of the ore, and then toss the item to upgrade it. And let's try this one out. Alright, so we need to take this off. It's really cool, but this one is the ultimate set here. Alright, let's put it on. Oh yeah, look at the buffs. Speed 2, it just moved. Night vision, haste, water boost, strength 2, jump boost 3, regeneration 2, resistance 3, fire resistance, and water breathing. I think in vanilla Minecraft, this wouldn't, like, there'd be no point. It'd just be too powerful. Like, oh my god, I could jump even higher, I think. But yeah, this is just amazing at this point. It's ridiculous. Fighting like the Ender Dragon in this, he probably couldn't even touch you. And guys, you can upgrade it once again. This one's a little bit different. You're going to combine the screw attack with it. Combine this with your suit to enable the screw attack. Space jump into enemies for massive damage. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? For that, you need power cores, redstone capacitors, and a circuit. So we got to grab this. I think we have no choice on that. Alright, let's put it on. And now I can actually jump onto enemies and kill them. Let's get some witches. Always wanted to jump on witches. No, he got hurt just from me standing next to him. Die. 15 damage. That's amazing. This must be embarrassing to just get stepped on. Like, they're taller than me. I just step on them and crush them with my power. Yeah, I would be jumping around and running into stuff like all day if I had these mods installed in my survival. I just wouldn't be able to stop myself. But anyways, guys, that's about all there is to show with this mod. Obviously adds in some crazy explosive weapons, and the armor is really cool too. The abilities are awesome. If you guys want to check out the mod, the download is in the description. And if you enjoyed the review and the commentary, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. But anyways, guys, I will see you next time for another Minecraft video.